In this video, I'll be explaining what's going on with the Desert Nomad and the secret stuff on the new Islands hub. In this new update, there were also some bones added around the desert island, so you can see like a really huge ribcage thing right here, and then some really huge bones over there, and then some more over here, and then like a spine or something over there. But there are a whole bunch of huge bones that look like if they were all put together, they would form a new mob. There's probably going to be a new mob in the next update, or in a future update that's probably going to involve all of these bones somehow. Like, maybe all of them will be put together in the next update, and then there will be like a huge boss scorpion or something that you have to fight. Maybe they're actually bringing in the gold boss mob, because you guys remember how there's the leak for the gold boss mob, or wait, no, gold boss, no, okay, yeah, gold boss mob, yeah, that, okay, so, anyways, it kind of looks like these could possibly make that. I mean, it looks like it was made out of stone, though, so I don't know. But since there's this guy right here, and there are bones, there's definitely going to be some type of new mob or boss that you have to fight. There's also a well that might not have to do anything with what's going to be added, but maybe they're gonna add, well, I don't know, only water is in the well, but it's like sandy here and stuff, so maybe there's gonna be like sand or something you can get from the well. I have no idea. But the Desert Nomad can be leveled up. He doesn't have anything to actually do to level him up though. But in the next update or in a future update, you're probably going to be able to press something and get a quest, and then you can also press something to get one of these things. But right now he's level 1, and he's gonna stay like that until they add quests. He's probably gonna have max level 4, and since you can level him up though, you're probably going to unlock things, like at the barn, where you can unlock new things, and the barn workbench thing, whenever you level the barn person up. So like, you'll probably be able to get some sort of bonus, maybe in damage or something, or maybe you'll unlock a new table, and then you can unlock new things on it by leveling up the Desert Nomad. I don't really know how it will work though, because he doesn't really do anything involving your island. He's at the Scorpion Island, so leveling him up will either do nothing, or it will probably do something involving damage or fighting. Actually, if you level up the Desert Nomad, you might unlock new weapons. That kinda makes sense. But if you look at what he said the caravan should be here soon. There's lots to be done, so that means there's gonna be like a caravan thing, which I actually know where that is, so I'll be showing that after this. But then you're probably going to, it's probably gonna be like behind him right here, and then it will have stuff, and then you do the quests, and then you can unlock things kind of involving it, because like, you know how the barn person has the barn, and you can unlock things involving animals? Well, the Desert Nomad will have the caravan, and you'll unlock things probably involving the caravan. But he says some other things. He says scorps, they'll be useful once tamed. So you're probably going to be able to get some sort of saddle thing, and then put them on a scorp, and then maybe it will like either join your team and help you fight the other scorps, or you can do that and then it will go on your island, and then I don't know the use of it on your island. Maybe it could like fight the bees, maybe it could like eat the cheese. I don't really know what it would do. But then he says soft sand, sandstone rocks, this could work. So there's sand, and also there's not sandstone yet. A long time ago there was a leak for sandstone, but it never was added, so maybe they're adding a sandstone now after a while. And then he says some other things sometimes, like these skeletons are huge, probably implying that there's going to be a new mob thing. But that's all he says. I think that, yeah, those are all of the things that he says. I'll be showing where the caravan is. So the caravan is actually on the main island, so let's just jump down real quick so I can teleport there faster. And then, so if you go over here, then it is like right here. You gotta go inside of the castle thing, and then there's this tunnel. I already did a video on all of the secrets, but just in case if you haven't seen yet, and also in that video I didn't really explain what this was, but this is the caravan. So as you can see, there are some weird shaped avocados on it. yeah, I don't really know how to explain this that well. There are not that many things on it. I guess there are these green propane tanks, and then there are these small hexagon-shaped crates. So this is probably going to be the thing that is over by the Desert Nomad. Now, I don't know if they added it here just like to show it's broken or something, or that the Desert Nomad might not get it. Because like the Desert Nomad said the caravan is coming soon, but then maybe he doesn't know that it's over here and that it's not going to be going over to him. Or maybe they're just adding this as like a secret so that if someone is lucky enough to find it, then they're going to know what's going to be by the Desert Nomad. But I'm thinking they're probably going to remove this area. I'm thinking that the second option is most likely. It's just a secret that people will see whenever they find it, and that it's not going to be here after they give it to the Desert Nomad. But I found like all of the stuff for the new mobs. So if you look under this tree here, then there is actually a helmet. I gotta angle it kind of better, but yeah, right here is the helmet, and this is probably going to be the helmet of the new mob, and it looks pretty interesting. It's probably going to be bigger though, because those skeletons were very big, so that might be just like a smaller version, or maybe there will be smaller mobs, and then the big mob, kind of like how the witch, they were the smaller Halloween mobs, and then there's the witch boss, but then there are some other things involving that are around the map that are probably going to be there. Like, there are some circles things, like some spheres full of magma around the map, so those are probably going to be involved in this update too somehow. Maybe the new boss will be like a magma boss or something, but there's actually a cave that has the weapon that's probably going to be the new mob's weapon, and then there are some other caves with some interesting stuff probably involved in this update, so I'm going to show that now. So first we have this area that has giant magma spheres, and I'm pretty sure that these are going to be like, maybe, I have no idea what they're gonna do. I can't really think of anything. Maybe they're just gonna like spawn cheese. Then we have the sword that the boss mob is going to use. It's very big, so I'm pretty sure it's going to be used by the boss, not the smaller mobs. But it is in here. You can find this place. Well, I already showed all of these in my secret areas video, but if you go to the end of this lake, then you'll see that there is the sword over here. And I think they made the tunnel shorter because now you can see it from the entrance. There's also the ice shard thing over here, which, since the entire theme of the boss seems to be magma, maybe there's going to be another boss that involves ice, because there's this ice place. This could just be an Easter egg, but I'm thinking that it's probably going to be something involving the boss. But there are no weapons in here or anything else. I just think this is going to be somehow involved with the boss. There are multiple other locations around the map like that, but I didn't show them because they're like exactly the same, except that's the only location where there's the ice thing. All of the other ones have magma spheres in them. I just showed the most interesting ones and explained what they'll probably involve in the update. Also, the Desert Nomad's caravan will probably have more added to it, because right now the other caravans, like this one, it has some stuff on it, and then that one also has stuff on it, but those aren't really even usable because you can't interact with them. The Desert Nomad will actually have something involving the caravan, so they're probably going to add some other stuff onto it. Islands was updated like a few days ago, so I think it's kinda unlikely that this update is going to be on this Friday, probably next Friday, since for the Halloween update they ended up taking like 3 weeks for that, and then they took another week for the other update, or another 2 weeks for the other update, and then another week to do the build update thing. So they're probably going to do the update next Friday, because it's going to have been 2 weeks since the build update. And the build update, they added some of the things in this update, like they already added the Desert Nomad, so they're just going to add other things involving that. So that's basically going to be like the next part of this update. They might even add the daffodil flowers, but this update is going to be pretty good. I might do another video on just the update itself if I completely run out of ideas. But the caravan probably won't actually do anything. Like, you know how there's the barn, but you can't do anything with the barn. I thought if you went up to the barn, it would like be open right here, and then you can go inside. But nope, the caravan's probably going to do nothing just like the barn does nothing, and you're going to be able to do anything involving the caravan by speaking to the Desert Nomad, kind of like how whenever you speak to the barn person, you can do anything involving the barn. So the Desert Nomad is probably going to be exactly like the barn person, except instead of a barn, it's going to be the Desert Nomad Caravan thing, and also the desert island. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments, what do you think will happen at the desert island? I already kind of said that, like that was a big part of this video, but make sure to subscribe with notifications on for more islands videos, like the video, join the Discord server and Roblox group linked in the description for trading and talking about Roblox islands, and follow my Twitter at Telanthric. I'm trying to hit 2,500 followers there, and 200k subscribers on YouTube. Also linked in the description is a guide called Roblox Islands Guide, and it has basically everything you need to know about islands on it, so check that out if you need help with anything, because it's probably there. But I'll see you all in the next video. Bye YouTube! Cheese or confirmed?